this family. This is who this family is. And in the meantime, not a single person in the media talks about this. They don't talk about 17 recordings of the President of the United States on record with a Burisma executive that they saved to have as an insurance policy, to have as blackmail, leverage over the President of the United States, compromising information. No one in the media is talking about this, but I'm supposed to take seriously what? How Trump was handling documentation, classified Look, I'm telling you what. You want to know why I'm not really focusing on the indictment? Because I think it's all just a theater. And I'm sure that you can make the argument to me, and I agree with it. Sure, I'm sure that some of the charges, if everything checks out in the indictment, yeah, that's legit, okay. But I'm having a difficulty in caring because of everything else. Because of this complete unequal application of the law. Is that wrong, Kane? I'm being honest with people. I'm just telling them why I'm not.
That's exactly what it is.
I mean, that's why people might, I don't want people to come to their own conclusions as to why I'm not really focusing on all the indictment stuff. Well, first off, there's nothing else to report on. Everything that happened. I've told you everything. But secondly, why am I supposed to act like, this is more important than the President of the United States? The allegation that he's compromised by the Russians and all these audio recordings and all these receipts and everything else that the media won't talk about. That's the reason why I just can't get into it and follow it breathlessly like MSNBC and CNN. But one of the reasons I think they follow it like that is so they don't have to talk about this. I'm going to just do this once, bear with me, indulge me. Imagine if it was Trump and Melania who didn't want to acknowledge one of his kids' children and they ignored one of their grandkids. Imagine if one of Trump's kids didn't want to take responsibility for one of the children he created. Told the company that he worked with to cut her off payroll and drop her health insurance while she's pregnant. Imagine that. What would that look like? And imagine that Russians actually had compromising information on him. Imagine that they were merging out previous elected offices. Millions. Oh my gosh, Kane. He'd already be in jail. We'd already gone through it. They'd have sped that up so fast. His attorney wouldn't even have to ask for it. They'd have sped it up. So is it ignorant that I just can't bring myself to focus on that issue breathlessly considering? Because that's why. Someone asked me, you cover the indictment, but you're not covering it. Yeah, because I think so much of it is also being completely, the reaction to it, I think, is being totally exaggerated. Maybe it's just me. I think it's exaggerated in the face of all of the stuff that the media ignores. Everything they said about the previous administration is literally true with this one. It's wild.